Yeah, now that we have completed the previous figure, let us go to the next figure, the next sample exercise. And before that, let me close the Creo file, sketch file, and let me open another file, another sketch. Yes, so I'm ready with the layout and I have the figure on the right hand side. So as I've mentioned in the previous video, it is very good, and it is a very good idea to try to analyze the figure first, see what are the total, what are the features involved and what is the geometry like, and try to understand the dimensioning, like from where the dimensions are labeled, right? So you can see this is another case of material addition and material removal process over here, because I can see a geometry which is a kind of box type. It is having a cut on the top, and this cut is nothing but chamfer, and we have the chamfer over here itself again on the right hand side, followed by two holes, and the holes are located with respect to its center, and the center is again labeled with respect to the dimensions. It is 36 and 36 for the first first hole, and the other hole is at a distance of 84 and at a distance of 20 from the base. Okay, so let us try to create this. Okay, I will be trying to create a block. So first it is better to create a center line. So I'm using the center line for reference purpose. I can start the figure from there because it is helping me to create symmetric sketches. So let me just try to create a block, symmetric block. This is a symmetric block, and the overall width is around 120. Refit, and the height of the total geometry or the sketch is 44 plus 33. So let me just double click 44 plus 33. I got the total box with me. Now let us try to remove the material from the outer edges. In order to do that, there are two options for us. We can try to create a line first, and we can maintain the distance of the line from this position to be 33, and it will be 33 on the other side. It is 30. I have adjusted, and I can use the delete segment, and I can create a cut or a chamfer. But I will be undoing all this thing, and let me try using the chamfer option, because it is good to use the options what we have. So for that I need to select two entities. This is the first entity and this is the second entity. Yes, and let me adjust the dimensions. You can see automatically I'm getting the dimensions with respect to the edge. So let me double click, change the dimension, 33 and 33. So I have done this in one step. In the earlier case I had to take a line, I have to draw it, I have to take the option of delete segment, I need to delete this segment, and I need to delete the vertical segment. So it was a process of 3-4 steps, and using the chamfer option I'm doing it in one step, right? So I'm saving the time. And let me try to create the other cut or the chamfer. So this time I will be using the second option, chamfer trim. Click on the first entity, click on the second entity. And the reason why I have selected chamfer trim is, let me just go back and show you again. So in the first case, when I was using the first option, the normal chamfer, I will be getting the dimensions with respect to the corner edge. But in the second case, I will be getting the dimensions with respect to the surface which is available, or the edge which is present right now. So in the screen you can see I have this length to be around 45. I have changed it to be 45, and I have this length around 44. Let me double click it and change it to 44. I have the width of the total box or total geometry to be 120. Let me control, 120. So it is looking a weaker dimension. Just click on it and try to make it strong dimension. Okay, so we have to make holes right now. Take a circle, draw it randomly, and after that adjust the positions. So we have two distances given. This is around 44, make it strong dimension. Try to keep the dimensions as far as possible. And we have to enter the dimensions of the location of the center of the hole to be 36 and 36. Now I need to create another circle. I forgot to enter the diameter of the circle, and it is around 36 units. And the diameter of the second circle is 20, whereas the position of the center from the base is 20. And look, the center of the circle was trying to give you a dimension from the nearest edge. Okay, and the dimension over here is 23. It is trying to give you a dimension from the nearest edge, but in the figure we have to see what is the way they have given us. They have given the center to be around 120 from the left corner edge. So I need to change the dimension here. I need to go to dimensions. I have to select the center point and the corner edge and middle click over here to get the total length, and that is around 84. Clear? So this way, I got the total layout or total sketch. Maybe I can just try to keep a symmetric option. 44, symmetric, horizontal, cool. Yeah. So in this way I have created all the features. I have started, the approach was very simple. I have created the total section and I have removed the material from the left hand side, followed by the removal of material from the right hand side. Then I have created a slot, a hole, and followed by a smaller hole of diameter 20. And I have seen that I have adjusted the positions of centers of the circles, and by this process I have completed the drawing of this particular layout. And in this exercise you have seen the practical usage of chamfer option. Clear? So let me go to the next video. Thank you.